Children, good morning. Today we are going to start fourth lesson of our grammar book. Interrogative sentences means questions. Okay. In a simple language, a sentence that asks a question is called interrogative sentence. Okay, you know this. We put question mark at the end of the interrogative sentence. Okay. There are two kinds of questions or interrogative sentences. Which are they? We have discussed about it. I have taught you about this in an earlier video also, but we are going to revise it because the chapter is for that. Okay. So about interrogative sentences. What are the two types, two kinds? Yes or no questions, or question words, or WH questions. Okay. So this also you know. So what yes no questions, what, why are they called as yes no questions? Okay. Yes no questions, their answer is only in yes or no. Okay. So for example, is he coming this morning? So there can be three possible answers to this question. Okay. Yes or no. Yes he is, yeah, no he is not, or I don't know. Okay. Only two possibilities are there, yes or no, or he can say I don't know. Okay. So because of this, this type of questions are called as yes no questions. Okay. And they start with a helping verb. Okay. Like this is starting with is he coming this morning? So that is why they are called as verbal questions also. Okay. So two names are there for one type of question. Okay. Which are they? Which are two names? Verbal questions and yes no type questions. They are same. Okay. And second type of questions now, they are questions or question word questions or WH questions. Now what are question words? uh, all the WH words, or we can say question words also. Okay. All they are same. What, who, which, whom, why, where. Okay. How long, how far, uh, what. Okay. All these whose, whom. Okay. These are all how many, how much. All these are interrogative words or question words, or they have WH in it, so we call them WH questions. They are used to ask questions. Okay. We use them in various questions. Okay. So uh, now how can we form yes no questions? Okay. Now point A is here, formation of yes no questions. Okay. So in sentences of type I am, he is, you are, we put am is are in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, we change the place of am is are. Okay, in this point one from A, we what we are doing? We are going to change the place of am is are. Okay, or was where. So we are simply changing the place of helping verb at the beginning of the sentence. Okay, we are putting it into the beginning. I am hungry. Am I hungry? He is rich. So we are putting is in the beginning. Is he rich? Okay, it is very simple, pretty simple. Okay, they are clever. So what we will make? Are they clever? He was tired. Was he tired? They were foolish. Were they foolish? Okay, it is very easy. So you can also do it very easily. Okay. So what we are doing? We are only changing the place of helping verb. Okay. So I am tired. So what it will become? Am I tired? Okay. So the verb have has also it comes at the beginning of the sentence. Okay, here also. He has a nice bat. Has he a nice bat? You have sufficient money. Have you sufficient money? They had done well. Had they done well? Okay, it is all same. Okay, point 1 and 2 are same. What we are doing? We are changing the place of helping verb. Okay. So now 3.3. Verbs made up of two or more words. Okay. So if the verb is made up of two or more words, we put the first word in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, first word of that verb. I am doing wrong. Am I doing wrong? He is coming tonight. So is he coming tonight? You are going there. Are you going there? Read all these sentences. Okay, what we are doing, what change we are making, we are only changing the place of helping verb from the sentence. Okay, so all the helping verbs are changed, their place is changed. Okay, the cattle were grazing. Where the cattle grazing? Okay, he has done his duty. Has he done his duty? They have done well. Have they done well? Okay, it is pretty easy, very easy. Okay, so simple present tense. In the simple present tense, now what we will do, if the sentence does not have any helping verb, okay, if there is no helping verbs, okay, do you know, learn all these helping verbs. Okay, helping or auxiliary verbs also they are called as am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, can, could, shall, should, may, might. Okay, and have, okay, yes, all will, shall. Okay, all these are helping verbs or model auxiliary verbs. Okay, auxiliary verbs they are called as. So if the sentence does not have any helping verb, what we shall do, we will use do, does, or did according to the tense of the sentence. Okay, how let's see about simple present tense now. He plays chess. Okay, he plays chess. So what we will use here, does. You know, do you know? Children like sweets. Do children like sweets? Why we are and how we can use do or does. Remember this. Okay, if the verb is in simple present tense, if the verb has s or es added to it, okay, if the verb has s or es added to it, you have to use does. Okay, and if the verb does not have s or es, you have to use do. Okay, in the simple present tense. Okay, and one more thing you can remember about the subjects. Okay, look at the subjects of the sentence. He, she, it, and singular subject. If there is he, she, it, and singular subject, we have to use does. If the subject is I, you, and plural, so you have to use do. Okay, can you remember this? Yes, if you remember this, it will become very easy. Okay, what I said, if the subject is he, she, it, and singular, you have to use does. And if the subject is I, you, and plural, you have to use do. Okay, here. Children like sweets. I, you, and plural. Children is plural here, so we are using do. Do children like sweets? Okay, simple past tense now. So this is simple past tense. What we will use, we put did in the beginning. Okay, here no do or does, because the thing is already happened, action is already happened in the simple past tense. The thief ran away. So did the thief, not ran away, run away. Okay, what we are changing, remember this. Okay, then there is no need of past tense of the verb. Okay, in the original sentence there is past tense of the verb ran. Okay, but when we are using did, we don't need to use the past tense of the verb. Okay, remember this. If you use past tense, so it will become wrong. Okay, did the thief ran away, not run away. Okay, did the thief run away? The cattle grazed in the fields. Did the cattle graze in the fields? Okay, we are using the original form of the verb, the first form of the verb, not the past form of the verb. Okay, remember this. Okay, let's move forward. Now modal verbs, if, can, could, would, may, okay, are there in the sentence, so we put them in the beginning of the sentence. All this we have learned. Okay, we know that all helping verbs or auxiliary verbs are put at the beginning of the sentence to make them interrogative. She can sing well. Can she sing well? Okay. How easy it is. Okay. I may help him. May I help him? Okay. uh, I can come in, I may come in, may I come in. Okay, like this, you can also make all sentences. Okay, uh, I may help you. Okay, so may I help you? He would like to go there. Would he like to go there? I must stand by you. Must I stand by you? So just change the place of the helping verb, put it at the beginning of the sentence, and it will become a question. You have to put a question mark after the sentence. Okay. Now we have learned about the yes no type questions, okay, or verbal questions. Okay, what we are doing, we are only changing the place of helping verb. And now B, formation of WH questions. How we can make WH questions? Okay, so we have to use the WH words to make WH questions. Okay, like who, what, why, where, when, which. Okay, and all these WH words we have to use, which are used to ask questions. Okay, so who is used for a subject? Okay, all these you know. Why, who is no, used, why, what is used, why, when is used. When is used to ask time. Okay, where is used to ask place. Okay, and what is used to ask the substance, what is used. Okay, who is used for the subject. Who. Okay, who was who was at the door. Okay, so means various WH words have various purposes, okay, for asking. So uh, so these are how we can use now. See, why, for what reason. Okay, why is he late for the office, reason it is asked. When means at what time, where means at what place. You all know this. Okay, we don't need to spend time in learning that again. Okay, so questions beginning with interrogative pronouns. Okay, how? Who is knocking at the door? Who helped her in her task? Whom did you meet on your way to school? Which is your house? Okay, all these questions beginning with all types of questions, all types of WH questions are given here. Questions beginning with interrogative pronouns, questions beginning with interrogative adjectives, questions beginning with interrogative adverbs, questions beginning with prepositions. Okay, prepositions, to whom, by whom, with whom. Okay, all these questions are beginning with prepositions. Study these questions with there and it. Okay, is there any message for me? Are there? Were there? Was it a holiday today? Is it raining heavily? Oh, okay. So you must learn about the use of there and it also in the questions, WH questions. Okay. Now let's move towards the exercise. Okay. So I will open the camera of my phone, and then we will start. Okay. See, we will solve the exercise now. Huh. Yes. So what we will do, we are going to change following sentences into questions. Use does or and it, means do, does and it. Okay, so Neelam works in a bank. So I have told you earlier that Neelam is singular subject, or work has s or es added to it, so we will use does here. Does Neelam work in a bank? Does Neelam work in a bank? Okay, so why we are not using s? Because we have already used does here, so we will not add s or es to the verb. His parents live in Mumbai, so his parents is plural here, so with plurals what we use? Do. Do his parents Live in Mumbai. Okay, and put a question mark here. Okay, I don't have place to write here, but put a question mark after questions. Okay, then only it will become a question. The hunter shot the tiger. So what will it become? The hunter shot the tiger. And we are do, does, did we are using. So this is in the past tense. Okay, so what we will use? Did the hunter shot. Now shot is the past tense, so we are going to use the first form of the verb. Okay, why we are using because we have used did here. Did the hunter shoot? So see, did the hunter shoot the tiger? Remember what we are using, huh? Means if we have past form, we don't need to use the past form of main verb. Okay, use original form of the verb always. Here also we have used does, so we are not adding s or es to the this verb. Okay, the fisherman took his net. Took means past tense is here of take. Okay, the fisherman took, so we will use did here again. Did the fisherman take now? Okay, take his net to the pond. So what question is it becoming? Did the fisherman take his net to the pond? Okay, like this. Now, ships sail on the sea. So ships is plural. So what we will use, and this is in the present tense. So do ships sail on the sea? Okay, so like that we are doing. Okay, this here also revolves. It has s or es, this verb, so directly we will use does. Does the earth revolve? Now remove s or es from here. Okay, revolve around the sun. There is no place. Okay, so okay children, means you, sorry, now you have understood how we are changing. So I will directly show you the answers uh, because video will become longer. Okay, so these are the answers which I have given here. You can take screenshots of this page also. See, Neelam works in a bank. So does Neelam work in a bank? We have solved these all, and on this page also exercise 1, 2 and 3 all I have solved here. So you can take a look here how I have changed this. You know how we are changing. The shopkeeper cheated his customers. Did the shopkeeper cheat his customers? They paid the bills in time. Did they pay the bills in time? Okay, these students wasted a lot of, did these students waste a lot of their time? Okay, like this we are changing this. Here also, she can easily prove this. Can she easily prove this? It will become, may I go here? Should I see a doctor? Okay, so like this we have changed all yes no type questions. Okay, now we are going to change the WH questions. Exercise 2, something has happened. What has happened? So we are asking a question, no? Which book will do? One of these books will do. Okay, answer is given. Suppose answer is given, we have to ask a question. I have invited someone to tea. Who have I invited to tea? You bought some oil. What did you buy? Okay, so this shop closes at 8 p.m. When does this shop close? The last bus leaves at 7 p.m. When does the last bus leave? Okay, See here also does we are using, so we are not using s or es to the verb. Okay. Then uh, you are going to Missouri on a holiday. Where are you going on holiday? Okay. This machine works well. How does this machine work? This station is at a distance of 2 kilometers from here. So what will the answer become? How far is the station from here? Okay. uh, Rita will finish her homework by 10 o'clock. When will Rita finish her homework? Okay, so we are using WH words, question words to ask questions here. Like this, you can also do. Okay, exercise 3. I have written answers. There are many birds on tree. Are there many birds? Okay. There were mistakes in your last exercise. Were there mistakes in your last exercise? This will become a question. There has been some trouble. Has there been a trouble? Has there been some trouble in the city? There have been complaints. Okay. Have there been complaints from the students? There was a clock on the wall. Was there a clock on the wall? So like that we are changing, and I hope you have understood how to change the sentences, statements into what interrogative sentences. So okay, so I hope you have understood, and you can also do so you can also make them into interrogative sentences. Okay, so let's finish this video, and let's meet again. Okay.